Hello and welcome to another episode of Kiddens Adventures. We are here in London and we are at the Shepherd's Bush Ibis Hotel where we are getting ready to go see Beyond the Black at Shepherd's Bush, or the Shepherd's Bush Empire, I believe it's called. It's a venue I've never been to before. I mean, this venue has been going for quite a long time, so yeah, to say that I've never been there before is quite interesting. I mean, it's great going to different venues that I've never been to. So yeah, so here we are. As I said, we are here in London at Shepherd's Bush, ready to see Beyond the Black. So looking forward to that. I mean, I've only had my ticket since, November or December of 2024. Yeah, I got it in the O2 pre-sale, so I mean, I haven't had it long, obviously. So yeah, as I do, I get the train. So my train journey, I managed to go from Stonehouse straight down to London Paddington, and I'm so glad that I now understand how to work the underground. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, it's the underground and all that. It's easy, people do it every day, but, for ages when I was there coming to London, I mean, I used to get taxis or Ubers, when Uber was, when that came to be. And of course, after a while, that would add up. But thankfully, a good friend of mine, he's a bit of a knobhead, so he knows who he is now. But he actually introduced me to this app, which helped me understand, the London Underground. Because I used to look at that map and I used to think, how on earth do you make end or tail of that? But thankfully, with the app, it makes life a lot easier for simpletons like myself. So I was able to use the Underground, take it from Paddington to Shepherd's Bush, and walk on over here to my hotel. Now, I found where my hotel was prior to going to London by using Google Earth. Now, that, seriously, is a useful thing to have. Yeah, so Google Earth, trains, Underground, get here as cheaply as you can. The other tip, actually, because obviously, as you know, on Kiddens Adventures, we love giving pro tips. Oh, we do. So, pro tip. Basically, what you do is, if you're going to, as I was, going to London, what you could do is you could actually just look up where the journey is, break it up. So you go part way, and then by a single to that location, and then you change there to carry on with your destination. Sometimes you'll find that it is cheaper. Or, if you have a look at different times, you can see different prices, and, you pick a certain type of ticket. Admittedly, you're allocated to that one ticket, so if you miss it, that's it. You're going to have to pay again. But, if you do it that way, seriously, it's a lot cheaper. It really is. So, you just look up, find the times, look at the prices. I use the National Rail website. So, if you go to the National Rail website, and you'll see it all there. It'll give you all your different prices. It cost me £18 for a single down to London Paddington from Stonehouse. And then, then obviously using the Underground, which just use the tap and go service. So probably it cost me less than £5, but I won't know that until maybe tomorrow or a bit later on. But yeah, either way, next to nothing. And where I'm staying here at the Ibis, it's literally a 5-minute walk, less than that, to the venue. So I don't have to worry about Ubers, taxis or whatever. Just literally out the hotel, to the venue, do the gig, come on back. So nice and easy. And of course, the other thing we are doing as well, so tomorrow, when we end up getting the train, we're going to get the Underground from Shepherd's Bush. We're going to take that to London Euston and get a train over to Manchester Piccadilly. But as I said about cutting costs, so what we're going to do is we're going to go from London Euston to Crewe, and then we're going to change at Crewe and then take that train to Manchester Piccadilly. And that actually works out a hell of a lot cheaper than going from Euston straight through to Piccadilly. So, and also, a lot of them from Euston actually, I think I had to change at Crewe anyway. So if I had got a straight through train, as in the ticket, London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly, it actually would cost more. But because I got London Euston to Crewe and then Crewe to Manchester Piccadilly, it actually works out a lot cheaper. And then on my way home on the Sunday, so again, I'm designated to a certain time, but I picked that time because it's a cheaper ticket. And but all in all, Stonehouse to London, London to Crewe, Crewe to Manchester, then Manchester to Cheltenham, 60 quid. That's right, £60. That's what that cost me. Now, if you were to get a return from Cheltenham to Manchester, that could cost you anything up to about 107 quid, £110 maybe. It's over £100. So I think I'm doing pretty well. But yeah, pro tip for you guys. So make sure you have a look, double check your prices, have a look at the times. As long as you can get certain trains and you're okay with changing if need be as well, you can save a hell of a lot of money. Because, working out how much it would cost me to do what I used to do, I'm actually saving over 50 quid. So, happy days. Not bad thing at all, is it? Right, but as I said, we are here in London at Shepherd's Bush, and later on we'll be going over to the Shepherd's Bush Empire, ready for Beyond the Black. It's going to be awesome. So it'll be my 6th time seeing Beyond the Black, I believe. Met them twice as well. Very, very nice people. Lovely people. Nice bit of heavy metal from Germany. So can't go wrong. The Germans know their metal. So the support acts are Serenia Telly, if I'm pronouncing that right, and Set Your Sails. And check them out. And I'm pretty sure I've seen Serenia Telly before. I can't remember when. But I swear blind that she supported somebody. But yeah. I can't remember. That's the thing though. I've been to so many gigs and festivals and everything. But I swear blind I've seen her before. And obviously Set Your Sails, I know I've never seen them before. So it should be cool seeing a band I definitely haven't seen before. And a band that I may or may not have seen before. I swear blind I have. But yeah, so that's who's supporting there. And then, yes, obviously the headliner, Beyond the Black. Of course, they got the brand new album out, so we'll be expecting to hear some new songs from the new album.
And this is my funky country music. I hope you like it. And everyone now, come on, raise your hands, Sam. We're not sorry for who we are, and this is what this next song's about. Are you ready for that? Alright, so, here we go. Some people have purpose, and some lights are never away. I'm not sorry, I'm just tired. Still, I'm taking a break. So, that can be on the road with my newest album, Green, which is a little obvious on stage here. We also have it with us on merchandise, so please, if you like it, you can get it tonight. And the next song actually is from the new album and it goes out to the younger people in here, to the kids and the teenager.
It's such a fucking honor to little from Beyond the Black. Now, I won't be the one, but supporting Beyond the Black. Thank you so much for your warm welcome. We're back on stage since from Cologne, Germany. It's a fucking pleasure playing for you guys. Just keep going. Keep happy and whatever the fuck you do, just do it. Have some fun. Thank you so much.
Sorry, brother. Stay on.
You can do that much louder, Donna, can you? Good!
Running through the air.
That's better. But you can do it even louder, right?
Running through the air.
Find the door and break it out!
Running through the air. Running through the air. Running through the air. Running through the air. Running through the air.
Hello and welcome to Kidneys Adventures. So this is a little, well, recap basically of the Beyond the Black show that we went to back at Shepherd's Bush in London. And, well, absolutely fantastic show. Set Your Sails were more for me. Serena Telly, absolutely brilliant those, really, really good show. But, Set Your Sails, in terms of support bands, I think we were the better band. And of course, Beyond the Black being a headliner, absolutely fantastic. Love Beyond the Black. Never seen them do a bad show. And so yeah, absolutely fantastic. Played some new stuff. They played some older stuff. So it was a nice mix. Playing Lost in Forever, playing In the Shadows, ending it with Hallelujah, Running to the Edge. I mean, absolutely fantastic set. So can't go wrong. So, little recap then. I mean, obviously, as you guys know, I trained it from Stonehouse to London, and then took the Underground to Shepherd's Bush. Hotel, everything went smoothly, perfect. But of course, yours truly, on my way to the venue, I ended up getting lost. Yep, only slightly. I mean, I did look at Google Maps beforehand, and I walked straight down the road. What I should have done was, I should have crossed the road, gone over the, into that little park bit, and then followed that down. And then once I got to the end of that road, took a left, and the Shepherd's Bush Empire is right down that road. But never mind, you learn by your mistakes, so it's all good. I got there, found the venue, so in terms of me getting lost in London, it's not too bad really. Then after that, did the show, went in there, got myself a drink, had a look at the merchandise, and I was tempted on getting a t-shirt, Beyond the Black one, but sadly they ran out of extra large. All they had was large, and yeah. I tried it on, and yeah, it fitted where it touched. So yeah, that wasn't happening. So anyway, then afterwards, met these two girls and this fella, and yeah, really really nice people. And then met this other bloke as well. So we're just all chatting away, just generally about music, and found out that they, well, I'm guessing metal isn't their main genre. I mean, they didn't know much about, you know, other gigs or other festivals or anything, but yeah. Well, I mean, I know the one girl, she was there saying about she saw Sabrina Carpenter, which, yeah, not my thing, but cool. More power to her, you know. Getting to see Sabrina Carpenter, happy days. But I think it's cool, you know, somebody like that, you know, they're going to see Sabrina Carpenter, then they come to a Beyond the Black show. Just shows what a broad spectrum of music that she likes, which is fantastic. Not just one-dimensional, which is brilliant. But yeah, chatting to them, and really, really nice people. The blokey that was next to me as well, it's the bloke that was on his own. He wasn't the bloke with the two girls. Yep, chatting to him as well, and he seemed like a really cool guy. So, I mean, it was nice, though, just having that bit of interaction with people just before Beyond the Black. So, thank you guys for your company. I know one of you subscribed, so thank you so much. Thank you for that one. Yeah, but sadly, this time round, when it comes to the end of Beyond the Black, we didn't get a chance to meet the band, but obviously met the band Grasspop, and then met them in Manchester in 2022 when they played at the O2 Ritz in Manchester. But of course, I went VIP for that one, so which included a meet and greet, sound check, and early access to the merchandise. So, yeah, sadly, you know, obviously didn't do that, mainly because I didn't pay the bigger bucks. So, or the bigger squids, the bigger pounds. There you go. But you know, it is what it is. But I look back actually. So I ended up ordering. Yeah, you know, when you can pay for your ticket basically to get a physical ticket. Well, I got one through the other day, and it cost me £25. You know, for my Beyond the Black ticket, which I bought back in. Was it back in November or December of 2024, and the gig wasn't until January 2026, so well in advance. But yeah, 25 quid, could not go wrong. £25 for Beyond the Black, happy days, absolutely brilliant. I mean, as you guys can see, you can see the ticket. But yeah, as you can see, guys, I've got the ticket, and that was the physical one they ended up buying. So as you can see, there it was. And the price, so, I mean, £25, plus all the service fees and stuff, so, yeah, so all in all, the total was £30.20, so, to be honest, you can't argue with that. But yeah, so that was Beyond the Black at Shepherd's Bush. So, thank you for watching the Beyond the Black vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that crazy shit, and I will bid you all adieu. We'll see you in the next one, when we are going to Manchester to see Slaughter to Prevail.